Hi, welcome to Deanne Fitzpatrick Live. It's here at the studio in downtown Amherst. And there's Angela getting ready to come in. We've got lots on the go today. We're excited to show you the rug that I'm working on. I'm playing around with some templates, thinking about a little bit about the workshop that I'm doing on April 19th and playing with the whole idea of templates. And we've got Vicki Landrigan is watching and Patricia Jansen is watching. And hi, Allie from Hamilton, from Halton Hills. And Linda, hello, Linda. And Susan Malloy is watching. It's great to have you here. This is what we're going to be working on today. And I've got some new wools to show you. But I've got something else to show you today that I'm just really excited about. We all have little dreams in our hearts. And I kind of realized a little dream today with the help of Angela. And hello, Lynn Alderus. And Randy Cohen from Virginia. Hello, Haley Perry. How are you, my doll? That's my niece. Julie Hinkle-Smith is here. Julie makes beautiful rugs. Liz Belbin is watching from Newfoundland. Scylla Cameron's here from England. And Robin Ridley is watching. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you're there. Hello, Joni from Montreal. I'll be glad when we all have our vaccines, Joni, and you can come back to visit. I always like to give a view of the red rug. This is the view I see every day. This is my life. This is where I do like my little bits of work. Like this week I was cutting out templates, and you can see underneath there, that's all my sketchbooks. I'll just show you here. That's all my sketchbooks for my new book. We're going to be making some new pattern books, but also there's going to be a lot of sketches in my new book. They won't be patterns. Linda Lindsay is here from Oregon. And Mary Alice Oatman is watching. And Hakan is here. Hello, Hakan. I interviewed Hakan. He posts on Wild with Wool sometimes. We're trying to put together a free online course for people. And what I want to do, and Hakan came on for an interview, I want to interview people about the importance of creativity and rug hooking in their lives and how it's changed them and how it's added a lot to their life. Hi, Mary. You're here today. And so if some of you out there are interested in being interviewed, I'm not actually doing the interviews. What we do is we have you make a small video and send it to us. And we can give you the instructions on that. You just do it on your iPhone or get your teenage friend or grandchild or child to help you or make a video of you, and you send it to us. And we're going to put together a course about the importance of creativity. And it's going to be a free course, Angela? It is. I think we're kind of hoping to have that ready for the summer. So if there is someone out there who would like to talk about that and be in the course, we'd really welcome you. Just email us at info@hookingrugs.com. So I'm going to pass this over to Angela. Last week I didn't hook on this, and I felt really funny about it. I didn't hook all day and during our live, and I felt really strange about it. So later on in the show, we're going to show you this. But I'm not going to show you yet because I'm like the cliffhanger, I want to show you. So this is something I said yesterday, I have saved for this for a long time. And it happened last year when I was in here packing for COVID. I was in packing and shipping. And Mary would come in. Mary, you would come in on Sunday nights, remember?
Right, and Friday nights.
And Friday nights. Mary would come in on Friday nights and Sunday nights because we had a lot of orders. And during that time, I realized that I really wanted something. And this is what I wanted. So, and it's really for you guys. It isn't, well, it's for me, but it's really for you. So today I want to show you a new yarn that we have. And I love Briggs & Little. You know I use a lot of Briggs & Little. But I like contrast in my rugs. And this is called Aussie Soft. And Aussie Soft is just very soft, and it's a 3-ply. You can see is it a 3-ply? We better check on that. So do you know what the ply means? It means how many strands of wool there is to make the yarn, right? So let's see this one. It might even be 4-ply. Aussie Soft is a very soft yarn. And what Greg has done is he's made a spring collection of Aussie Soft. So this will tell us how many plies are in Aussie Soft. It's a 4-ply yarn. I'm sorry. There we go. Mary, you should have brought your hooking. there's a four ply. So that, see how soft that is? So it just is so soft when you go through. So what I'm hooking today is a horse. I've had this, and what I did was I found some free clip art, and I found some photographs of horses, and then what I do is I take all of those. I'm very careful to make sure that it's, or make sure that you're not just taking someone else's design, and I create templates, and I change the shape a bit, and I use lots of different templates to sort of create one template. That's what I like to do. So I just got to straighten up my frame. It came loose. Some people have been asking us if we sell the gears to Steadicam frames. We don't anymore because we just have trouble getting the gears sometimes. We don't have enough. So I'm going to put my hook down. I'm going to bring my end up. I'm going to cut off where I frayed it. And this is a very soft, soft yarn. And it hooks beautifully. I love the feel of it in my hands. I've used a lot of it in over here. You can see I have it dyed kind of white and gray over here. And now this is, we'll get Kaylee to tell us the colors after. What colors are there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an outline. And I'm just going to put this very soft. So sometimes if you want, I want subtlety in this outline. I don't want a color. I have a lot of neutrals going on here. And I don't want a color that's going to change the feeling of the neutrals too much. So I'm outlining this. So now let's ask you some questions. Let's think about, everybody out there has an idea or a dream or something that they want to do. For me, bucket lists are not my thing, because I just feel like I don't want to wait until I get notice and I got to do it before it's over. I want to just do everything I can do as I go along. But you can't always do everything at once. That's one of the things I learned. Like when my children were young, there were all kinds of things that I couldn't do with the studio that I would have liked to have done. I had to wait until they were older. And so, but once the time is right, you can do it. So what I'm asking you today is, what are your, what is something that you really want to do? Something, just think about that as you're hooking today, because I hope most of you are hooking, that you're got your hook in your hand, and think about, like, what are some things that you really want to do that are important to you? Just one thing that maybe you haven't gotten to yet, but you plan to or you hope to. And I want Angela to tell me what she kind of wants to do. Angela, what's something you'd really like to do?
Well, there was something that I was really, really wanted to do, but I actually can't tell you what it is because I've just done it.
And it's part of our surprise.
It's part of our surprise.
That's something that you've always wanted to do.
But I also believe, like, it's something that I wanted to do for a very long time. And I believe that it's called treasure mapping. So if you focus on it, then I believe it will happen. If you decide,
because when focusing on it is almost like deciding, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of. So is there something else that you want to do? Something else that you have in your heart or in your mind that you would like to do?
Ooh.
Mary, what about you? Oh, she left. Probably thought I was going to ask her. So what about those people out there who are watching today? Do you guys have things? Are you seeing any comments, Angela, that you can share with others?
Candace Fredette would like to see Newfoundland.
Oh, don't miss it. That's what I say about Newfoundland. Don't miss it. It's so beautiful. It's so unspoiled. And such a good place.
Terry wants to take a class at the John C. Campbell Folk School.
Oh, and what do you want to take a class in, Terry? That's interesting. I'll look that up after. The John C. Campbell Folk School. That sounds like a great place.
Susan Sutherland wants to take a trip across the Rockies.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy Firth learned to drive a motorcycle.
Oh, great.
Sandy, live life to the fullest. That's great.
Live life right up. Just soak it right up. Lorna was just saying, we just went down We're trying to put a nice little kitchenette in there for ourselves. We're just getting it fixed up. Harrison's is going to build us a nice little sink. I have a sink. And Lorna was just getting, after we got in the car, we're fixing that up. And I thought, why am I waiting to do that? Let's just do it. Like, it doesn't cost that much. And we're there every day, aren't we? Fighting over that microwave, and the microwave's on the side, and our sink is a mess. And it was, the sink I have was found in the basement when, I don't even know whoever owned it, found the basement here. And Lorna got in the car afterwards, and she said, there's something about when I wake up and the sun is shining, I just feel like the day is better. And it's true. Like, and you just want to embrace, you want to embrace your life, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to take advantage of every minute, every second, every person that crosses our path, to connect with them, not to take advantage of them, of course, but to connect with them and to care for them, and, you know, to be good to each other. That's why we're here. What else do people want to do?
A lot of people are saying that they would like to visit us here at the studio.
Oh, of course.
Yay.
We want you to visit. When COVID's over, we're going to have to move some furniture out of here, because we're going to have to get people in here. And, you know, this is one thing I don't like now about COVID. People come to visit, and we have oat cakes wrapped in cellophane, and we give them to them when they come. And soon, oh, yeah, it's something about, soon we'll be able to give them other things. But I really miss being able to say to people, I didn't always have time to make everybody tea, but I sure do miss being able to say to people, put on the kettle and make yourself a cup of tea. Because that's how I grew up, right? If you were at someone's house, they would say, put on the kettle, you know? And I really miss that when now we can just have visitors from within Nova Scotia. But I really miss that. And I miss, like, people coming and meeting here and meeting up with other people here. Remember, Angela? People would they would say, I'm going to be there on March 3rd. You be there too. Mm-hmm. You know, it was really fun. So yeah, that's good. We want you to. I bet there's some people here. This just occurred to me now. It wasn't planned, but I bet there's some people here who have a mat they want to hook that they're a little bit afraid of hooking. Do you think?
A mat?
A mat, a rug.
Yeah.
I bet there's some of you out there who have a mat in your mind or a rug in your mind, but you're feeling like, now, Angela, we got to stay on time today. You're the timekeeper. But I bet some of you feel like you don't know, like you don't think you're good enough to do it, or you can't imagine how you do it. And I got to say to you right now, just start that rug. Start that rug. Don't save it. Don't save those good ideas for later or when you think you're better. You can do it again when you're better, you know, when you're better at it. Like, just do it. And because it never comes out, it's never going to come out the way you imagine anyway. But I just think, like, if you're savoring an idea, an artist told me once, use them up. Use up everything you got. And, like, that was quite a long time ago, and I was kind of hoarding certain wools. And I don't do that anymore. I don't care if it's the last piece. Like, I'd love a skein of Tosca. I think it was called Tosca that the fleece artist used to have years ago. I would love a skein of that. I used up every inch of it, and that wool is just no more. I can't see it anymore. I don't know where it is. They can't get it. And I'd love to have a skein of it, but I used it all up. And same with my ideas. If I get an idea, use it up. Use it up and just savor it in doing it. So Kaylee's going to come in now, I think, and go over our new yarns. Shall I go get Kaylee, or
sure.
How are we doing for time? We got
about quarter after.
Okay, great. We're trying to really stay on time. We're trying to be half an hour. I'll go call Kaylee. You should show them the velvets, Ange.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's pretty the way. Is Kaylee coming in?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Kaylee, we got them now separate, so you don't have to buy the whole collection, because a lot of you bought the collections and you want more yellow or more blue or more green. So Kaylee, come in and tell us about this collection here. I'm going to sit and hook while you do it.
Can you take your mask off, Kaylee?
What do you got, Kaylee, here? So Greg dyed this. This is called
Flower Garden Collection.
And it's in our Aussie Soft.
It's in its own collection, yeah. So it's an Aussie Soft yarn, which is from Australia.
Yeah.
It's 100% Australian wool, and it's a little bit bigger than the Briggs and Little.
Yeah. Almost like twice the size if you
Yeah.
look at it, I would say.
And
Ange,
it's
do you want to
quite
show them?
soft.
Yeah.
It's like if a big merino was spun down really tight.
Yeah. It's like a
Great description.
great description, but it is great.
I think there's 15 different colors.
Can you unskein one?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
They all look a little bit different, but same colors. There's 15 of them, and they're all inspired by different flowers of like people's favorite flowers in the studio. So
Oh, is that what it is?
Greg went around and asked us our favorite flowers, and then
Oh.
this one's Angela's. This one's Angela's favorite flower. It's called
It's
spiderwort?
actually spiderwort or snake eyes.
Snake eyes. Yeah.
That would be Angela's favorite flower.
This one's tulip. So this is like an orange and yellow tulip.
I'd say that was Mary's favorite flower. Oh, you chose that one?
I like tulips. That's
yeah.
And it's like one of the only flowers I know. This one's called English ivy. So that's what that's inspired by.
Can't hear you, Kaylee.
English ivy is this green one. It's like a nice green teal.
Oh, and there's Greg.
Oh, there's Greg.
This one is tea rose, I believe.
Tea rose?
Tea rose. Then we have is wildflowers. Is this one has hints of light greens?
Oh,
and pinks through
yeah.
it. There's some blues.
It looks like Queen Anne's lace for sure. Yeah.
Marigolds.
Oh.
Marigold. You need a mic, Kaylee. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We should order a couple extra mics.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, because we should
For all your guests.
for all our special guests.
I think that's
Yeah.
tea rose.
This-
The other one was geranium.
Oh, okay.
Little mix up. This one's tea rose. What else we got, Greg?
That one's pansy in your hand.
Pansy is this one. It's a light purple with some yellow through it. They're super soft.
They are really soft. Like, dig in soft. So nice to work
That's
with.
Sage. So this
Now,
is
that would be one of my favorite flowers. Like, or herbs or whatever. I'd have to say. I love sage. I love eating it.
That's brown-eyed
this
Susan.
is my favorite color of all of them.
This one here.
Yeah. Brown-eyed
yeah.
Susan.
We were kind of chuckling because when you asked Trish what her favorite flower was, she said baby's breath.
Yeah, white.
And it's white.
Yeah, it's white.
Well,
Yeah.
Queen Anne's lace would be similar.
Queen Anne's lace would
Yeah.
be
And
similar.
that's really what I based it on, what you would think.
Yeah.
That's lobelia.
Oh, yeah.
Half
Lobelia,
these
right?
flowers I've never heard of.
Oh.
I should start looking up super flowers.
That's delphinium.
Oh, the pretty. Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear me.
Delphinium. Yeah. I think they can, Greg.
That's dahlia.
Dahlia.
Dahlia's pretty.
They're gorgeous
I
together.
wish I could touch
Yeah.
them for the
I know. I know. I wish they could touch them
And
too.
That's daffodil.
Oh, yeah.
I think Trish used a couple of these in kits today. So.
Did she?
So.
Aw.
I had
Whatever.
to get out of
So,
And can you purchase them separately?
They're all on there separate under Aussie Soft. That's the name of the yarn we called it.
yeah.
So you can buy them individually for $24.95, or the whole collection is around $3.20
For one of each.
for one of
Each.
each.
And
yeah,
and they're fairly big skeins, as you can see.
they're more than 100
grams. Yeah. Like 125 or something probably. They're really, really nice. And I think it's just really nice to have different widths of yarn, like in your projects, different.
It is quite a lot bigger than.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. And a lot softer. So it's just a new yarn that we brought in. We're always looking for new yarns for you. I'm always looking for new yarns for myself. So now's the time to reveal a gift that we have for everybody. So what happened last year? Thank you, Kaylee. You did a great job. And Kaylee named all the, no, Greg named these. Greg named all these.
That's why Greg knew all the names so well.
Yeah. You gonna stick around for our reveal?
Yeah, sure.
So what happened last year during COVID was I was here and I was packing parcels, and it would be like, I would only be able to get in here on the weekends. So, because the place was busy, the rest of the time we were being really cautious because nobody understood what was happening at that time. And I was packing the parcels, and all I could think of was, I really want, like, these people are so good ordering from me, and they're just starting rug hooking, or they've been at it for a while, and maybe this is their 25th order. Like, we have people who've ordered from us 40 or 50 times, and we've gotten so much support that I just thought, I just wish I could pack something in every parcel that went out of here. And I talked to Angela about it, and the day I hired Angela, actually, she had suggested this. And I'd been thinking about it for years and years and years, but I couldn't get my head around it. I just didn't know how to do it or who to work with to do it. And I just decided that this was the year. And when did we start on the project exactly, Ange? Do you know? Was it... this one I'm keeping for myself.
Was it about 2 months ago, a month and a half?
Yeah,
2 months?
yeah. We've been planning it for a while. So this is something that we want to pack in every parcel that leaves here. So the only way you can get it is by ordering or visiting the studio. It's not something that, we're going to sell, essentially. It's something we're going to give away. And because I really, truly believe that when we spread rug hooking and when we spread rug hooking, we spread joy, we spread community, we spread friendship, we just spread so many things. You just don't know. Sometimes it helps with wellness. There's so many things that it helps with. So Angela, I think you should be here for the unveiling. We haven't seen it yet. We've only seen parts of it. So here we are. Kayla, you take over the camera. And we are going to unveil it. And Angela, I'll let you.
No, you.
No.
You.
Come on.
No, this is your dream.
Okay, this is one of the dreams I've always had. Years ago, I put my name on a little sign right outside that door, and I stayed up all night, like through the night. You wake up, and I was like, "What am I doing? Putting my name on a sign in the downtown, right?" And I didn't sleep very well that night, but last night I slept great. And what we have to pack in every parcel, oh my God, we haven't seen this yet.
I know, my heart's like...
Come over. There you go. I put myself on the cover. Angela said I had to, but we have a magazine. It's about 50 pages. It has our oat cake recipe in it. It has your questions answered. It has stories about finding the right frame. It has stories about our rug hooking kits, about learning online. It has all the rugs that are in the Art Gallery in Nova Scotia show. And we have a little magazine now from the studio. That's a giveaway. It's a freebie. And if you've ordered... Even if you ordered a couple of times, you'll still probably find one of these magazines in your package, because if you already have it, it'd be a great way to share with a beginning rug hooker. And I just wanted something to pack, something beautiful to pack in every parcel that went out of here. And it isn't a catalog, it's a magazine. And so there's lots of written content in here. What do you think, guys?
Some people are saying we lost you and it's blurry.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Can you see us now? Magazine, right there. It's called Create Beauty Every Day, and it's a free gift with any purchase in the studio. Or if you want to come here and pick one up, you can just come and get one. And anytime we ship, we'll ship one to you. And we're just really excited to be able to share our love of rug hooking with you. And that if you're early on, or even if you're not early on, if if you're, like, we have a beautiful story in here about 2 people and their experience with rug hooking. We have a story about burlap versus linen. It's good. It's really good, isn't it?
And I have a little surprise.
Oh.
So, and Mary's here as well. She did the editing for the magazine.
She did.
Too. Wonderful. It was really nice to work with you, Mary. Hopefully I didn't drive you too crazy.
No, I loved it.
So.
Oh, we're having drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
To create beauty every day.
To create beauty every day.
And to follow your dreams.
And to follow your dreams. That's the important thing here. I always wanted to do that. You know, we're not going to have a magazine out every month or anything. This is just one special edition that we're doing. So cheers, and God bless everybody, and God bless you guys, and God bless us. See ya.